All right, welcome everybody today to match day number 2. Cincinnati, Mike in the Trucks League. Cincinnati, the Dodgers, the Royals, and the Pirates have a win there in the Mike in the Truck League, the Bozeman League. Of course, a few Astro teams in there. Loves the Astros. Can't blame them for that. These are your favorite teams. Not really the greatest teams in the world, but they're your favorites. And you know, I tried to accommodate as much as I could if somebody really, really liked the team. So, hey, why not? It's for the enjoyment of everyone. So, the Astros, 2 wins there. Seattle there. In the Ron Jockett League, you can see 4 of his 6 teams won. Kansas City, Montreal, LA of 1981, Detroit 2013. With a new engine this year, you might see a new simulation engine. You might see some of these teams that the last 2 years have been absolutely horrible. You might see them pretty good. The Bob Stokes, 5 of 6, right there. You can see his league, very competitive there. Remember, 2 from each league make it. So if you go 100-0 and 99-1 and 98-2, the 98-2 team will not make it. So it's a top 2 in every 1 year. So early on, Brainiac Baseball, the Detroit Tigers of 84 and the 08 Rays with wins there. Jabs Blabs 8. The 86 Mets already have a 1-game lead on everybody else. Al Red Sox fan, he loves the 27 Yankees. I had to include him because he loves them so much. The 62 Giants, the 66 Dodgers, Milwaukee Brewers, the Cardinals, and Red Sox lost there. The Red Sox lost by a lot. There you see Cyro 329, some really good teams there, including Baltimore 66. The Slovak Frick League, we all lost. And wow, everybody is tied in that league in the principal picks. Well, the 60 Pirates, the 90 Reds, the 87 Cubs, and the 97 Marlins got a win. And that's going to be today's game. Is the 1986 Houston Astros against the Florida Marlins of 1997. And as you see today's games already some in progress. The Pirates and the Phillies, these are all games 2 of the series from yesterday. Baltimore and Washington, you can see the records next to them, the 69 Mets and the 98 Yankees. The Kansas City Royals at the Blue Jays, Cleveland and Tampa Bay, New York, Houston, and Florida our game. The Cubs of 03 and the Royals of 80. The Pirates of 79 got upset by the Colt 45s. That might be a shock team there. Cincinnati won huge yesterday. Let's see if that keeps going. Or if it doesn't go. The Pirates in 1960. Very, very good. Montreal in 94. Houston of 1980 and the San Diego Padres. And you can see Oakland and San Francisco, that rivalry right there. The 72 A's, Toronto in 93 against the Mets of 86. A lot of games here in progress. When you take a look at the live scores early on in this game, the Pirates tied with the Phillies. Montreal up 1-0 against Minnesota, top of the second. There are a few games going around. Washington now. Kansas City of 85, a 4-0 lead early on, and that's big. Cleveland in 1995. You take a look there, and it is at the very beginning, and we will have other teams start. So right now we're going to go to Florida, and you're going to see differences. This is the second game. So a big game there, and this will be big, so let's go. For Houston, their lineup, and there you see Bill Doran. He's early on. Kevin Bass is second. Denny Walling is third. Glenn Davis is fourth. Jose Cruz is fifth. Alan Ashby is sixth. Terry Pohl will hit seventh. Tony Walker is eighth. Craig Reynolds is ninth. It'll take about a week before all of the things start out. There you see the pitchers. Nolan Ryan is here. Mike Scott is down, and Charlie Kerfield, the closer, He's age 22, but they got pretty much their bullpen. And for Florida, they got Edgar Renteria, Devon White, Gary Sheffield, Moises Alou, Bobby Bonilla, Charles Johnson, Cliff Floyd, Jeff Conine, and then Kurt Abbott. We use a DH here. You could see Kevin Brown yesterday. Livian Hernandez will be pitching today. Pat Rapp. Pat Rapp was in relief yesterday, but Jay Powell did not come in yesterday at all. So about ready to go. And Bill Duran will start out. He was 2 for 4 yesterday, and we're going to be underway. We need to change that angle a little bit. And it's going to be high pop fly underneath on the second pitch. That'll be 1 out. Yeah, you can't even see the pitcher there. Sometimes I have a way to change this after this game. Let's go the home plate TV. That should be good. One more. One more. We're going to try batter's box. Batter's box is perfect. Oh, that's exactly what you want. As you can see, all these are different. So game options. So here we go. That is perfect. Here's Kevin Bass. That's going to be low ball 1. Sorry, it's a Sunday morning here in Thailand where I'm broadcasting from. And that'll be fouled away. 1-1. So looking good here, the Astros. That'll be inside. Fouled that off. 1-2, 1 out. And Kevin Bass 1 for 4 yesterday. It'll be low 2-2. 2-2 with 1 out. And Livian Hernandez now pitching. Struck him out. And that'll be 2 outs. The Astros go down here, the 86 Astros. You can see the out-of-town scoreboard in the upper left. We're going to expand that so you can see 2 games at once. How about that? Technology. 2 outs. And that's going to be Denny Walling. That'll be high ball 1. So beautiful here. And it'll be 1-1. So the pitch in, that's going to be fouled off here in Florida. They're trying to sweep this series. If they can do that and go 2-0, that'll be big, and a strikeout there. So that ends the first half of the first inning. Houston is scoreless, and Florida will come to bat. Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan. A very good player, Nolan Ryan. And Renteria's got to go against him. It's going to be ball 1. He's going to throw it hard, and he can throw. He's got good stamina, ball 2. Unlike a lot of other people, Nolan Ryan can throw hard and throw for a long time. And that's going to be 2-1. 3-1. So Florida would like to get on base early, and it's going to be 3-2. You got Renteria, White, and Sheffield. And the pitch struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out. Nolan Ryan with the big strikeout. And here comes Devon White. Devon White 1 out, and that's going to be ball 1. Now, one thing is Ryan will throw a lot of pitches. And he'll foul that off. 1-1. Devon White, the center fielder, came over from the Toronto Blue Jays. It'll be 2-1. You got Sheffield and Moises Alou. As you can see, not much homegrown talent. They're only 4 years old as a franchise. They went out and they got a really good team. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. And another full count here. Nolan Ryan adding a lot of the pitches early and fouled off again. 3-2 to Devon White. And that's ball 4. So he struck out 1 and walked 1. You have to, you'll see that with Nolan Ryan. His control is good, but it can be down a little bit. It'll be 1-1. When he's on, he's on. And that'll be fouled again. When he is on, he is on. It's incredible. And he strikes him out again. That's his second strikeout for Nolan Ryan. So Sheffield goes down. And here's Moises Alou. They throw back to first is safe. So Moises Alou, that's going to be fouled off, 0-1. The Marlins are 1-0. And in their division, we're going to start, oh, he doesn't go. And Devon White thought about stealing. It's going to be ball 3. 3 players in the lineup don't have a hit for the Marlins. That's ball 4 already. 2 walks for Nolan Ryan. Not how he wanted to start this game off. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. And here's Bobby Bonilla. And that's going to be strike there, 0-1. So Bobby was 1 for 3 yesterday. This will be high fly ball to right field. It'll curve and be foul. Already with 2 strikes and 2 on for Bobby Bonilla. No, they say that wasn't a swing. And that's going to be fouled off again. I think there's a better picture I can actually put up here. Give me 1 second as I take a look. And I'll put the picture here. There we go. I like that one a little bit better. There. Bottom of the first, it's going to be 2-2. He might walk the bases loaded if he's not careful. Bonilla, and that'll be low, 3-2. Well, it's opening day, but, usually 20. There's a strikeout, and he struck out 3, walked 2. Nobody's got a hit. We go to the second inning, still 0-0. I just woke up. Look at Montreal beating Minnesota 8-0. That Montreal team in 1981 is a tough team. That's going to be fouled back. 0-1. Livian Hernandez, his first appearance of the year, and the Florida Marlins are they're a very good team. The 0-2. And it's going to be ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch there, and it's going to be fouled off. So it'll be 1-2. Here's Davis. The inside 2-2. Glenn Davis will come in. The 2-2 pitch. And just outside. You can see it outside the box there. 94 miles an hour, the 3-2. Struck him out, and both pitchers are getting a lot of strikeouts here. So here is Jose Cruz, the DH. So top of the second inning, 1 out. Philadelphia ahead of Pittsburgh, but Montreal, what a big inning for them. If they can go 2-0, that would be huge. Especially when you only play 100 games. Every one of these games turns out it is big. Especially in your league. Because remember, it's your league, not the other leagues you play against, your own. It'll be 2-2. So divisional games are very, very big. The pitch, and that's going to be fouled back, still 2-2. The 2-2 to Cruz. Struck him out, and another strikeout. My goodness, a lot of strikeouts here. And here's Alan Ashby, the catcher for the Houston Astros. And it's going to be in there, strike 1. Top of the second inning, 0-0. And That's going to be 2 in there very quickly. And the 0-2. It's going to be high ball 1. Libby and Hernandez. 97 Marlins. It'll be 2-2. The 2-2. Struck him out again, and my goodness. 3 strikeouts for Hernandez. And I think it's going to be walks, the biggest thing. It is 0-0. Going to the bottom of the 2nd inning, Nolan Ryan against Charles Johnson. That's going to be in a strike. Whoa, Johnson didn't like that. And Nolan Ryan has 3 strikeouts. And that's going to be high ball 1. A lot of pitches, 30 in that 1st inning for Nolan Ryan. Swing and a miss there, 1-2. You got to be aggressive against Nolan Ryan, or he'll just take you out. Whoa, ball 2. That could have been a strike, depending on the zone. And he gets another strikeout. Nolan Ryan has 4. It's a great pitching matchup. Cliff Floyd will come up. And Floyd, nobody's got a hit yet. There'll be a swing and a miss there, 0-1. The pitch again inside, it'll be strike 2. Taking a look right now, a swing and a miss, that'll be strike 3. 5 strikeouts now for Nolan Ryan. Oh, I see. There we go. They'll have all the scores. I was wondering why I was seeing a Pirates score the full time. That's going to be a strike there. So it'll be 0-1 with 2 outs. And that's going to be strike 2, 0-2. Trying to get Jeff Conine. Conine to 40 contact, 55 power. And it's going to be low and away, ball 1. Trying for a 6th strikeout. And inside, it'll be ball 2. 2-2 to Conine. Struck him out. He's got 6. My goodness. Both of these pitchers are on their game. We go to the 3rd. Quickly, the out-of-town scoreboard. Montreal winning by a lot over Minnesota. Philadelphia is up big on the Pirates in 91. But the Pirates in 91 starting, well, they want to chip away. The Senators are up on Baltimore in the Beltway series there. The Yankees are up 4-2 on the Mets of 69. Kansas City of 85, they're up big. They want to sweep Toronto. Tampa Bay 3-0 over Cleveland in 1995. Kansas City, Chicago tied. The Yankees is 77 up 2-0 there. The Pirates of 79 don't want to get swept. And Chicago and the LA Dodgers are looking good here. That's all the games going on right now. You'll see the others in the corner. They're the same as yesterday. You play 2-game series. You play 50 teams, and then there you go. It's a very balanced league. You play pretty much everybody, so the best teams will go to the playoffs. The throw, and that's going to be 1 out. You do have divisional games. Here's Walker, Tony Walker at center field. And this will be high and over and foul. As it'll be fouled away here in Joe Robbie Stadium, called Sun Life Stadium. And that'll be a hard hit to left field. It'll drop and be the first base hit of the game. So the first base hit of the game, and that's Walker, who will be on first base. Walker, the center fielder, he's having a great beginning of the year. And here's Craig Reynolds. Reynolds with 1 out, high pop fly. To left field, it'll curve foul. 0-1, that'll be fouled again. 0-2 with an out. They throw to first, and he's safe. The 0-2. That'll be on the ground. This will be 6-3. They don't go to 4. He was already at second. And 2 outs. Here's Bill Duran, and the strikeouts have stopped. That's going to be away, ball 1. So Bill Duran will be outside again. Ball 2 just outside the plate. On the ground. Second to first, and that'll end the inning. Well, we got a hit out of it. We go to the bottom of the third inning. The score, Houston nothing, Florida nothing. Bottom of the third inning, you have Abbott, Renneria, and White. So here's Kurt Abbott. Oh, and he hit him. And he'll go to first base on the pitch. Hit by pitch. Oh, so Nolan Ryan is another walk here, but it's actually hit by pitch. So it won't be counted as a walk. Ryan is struck out for all of his outs. This will be high. Pop fly, and this will be foul. They're starting to get to Nolan Ryan again. And the 0-2. That'll be fouled again. So they're becoming aggressive here. This will be the first base hit, and again it'll be 2 on. So 2 on for the Marlins, and they go to third, and what will it be? It'll be safe. So it'll be first and third now for Florida. And Abbott is in sacrifice position. And here's Devon White. He hasn't had a hit or an RBI or anything all year. Nolan Ryan has to bear down here, and that's going to be a ball. 1-0. Houston does not want to be swept early, and that's going to be high to right field. That'll be foul. 1-1. There we go. That's going to be a strike there. Nolan Ryan, you got Devon White here, and then Gary Sheffield, who wants to get another RBI. That'll be 2-2. Trying to get a strikeout here for Nolan Ryan, and they get a strikeout. His 7th. All of his outs today have been strikeouts. And here's Gary Sheffield. 0 for 1 today. And in sacrifice position again is Kurt Abbott. That's going to be a strike there. Bottom of the third inning. 0-2 with 1 out. That'll be low 1-2. So Nolan Ryan. That's going to be a ball again. 2-2 with an out. The 27 Yankees have come back. That'll be low ball 3. 3-2. And that's going to be ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Nolan Ryan has loaded the bases up. His control is down. He's put 4 on, 3 walks, and hit a batter. Here's Moises Alou. 1 out, bottom of the third. High pop fly. Let's see if this will score. It goes to center field. It's right in his range. They throw home. They will not go. And they will not go. It's still 0-0 on the bottom of the third. And here's Bobby Bonilla. Bonilla, that's going to be a ball. If they walk him, my goodness, that'll be it. It'll be 1-0. A swing and a miss there. It's 1-1. Bottom of the third inning, everything's on Bonilla. High pop fly to left field. Could get underneath it. And the center fielder, Walker, will get it, and that's it. They get the bases loaded with 1 out, and we get 2 flyouts. Go to the fourth, 0-0. My goodness. Bass, Walling, and Davis. Bass, Walling, and Davis will be up. Here in the top of the 4th inning, here's Kevin Bass. Both pitchers have been really good with strikeouts, but they've allowed people on. So the Houston Astros, they lost yesterday. They want to try and even this series out. The Pirates in 1991 are getting crushed by the Phillies, their in-state rival, and that's big there. The Pirates don't want to go 0-2, though the whole division is a pretty down division. Kansas City, Toronto has 2 on. They're trying to come back. That'll be jammed them, but that'll go foul, and it'll still go 2-2. Kevin Bass against Hernandez here in the top of the 4th. That's high into right field, and the liner, and that's going to be caught Gary Sheffield. 1 out. Here's a Denny Walling. Denny Walling hitting .500. He has 3 RBIs. He's having a good series here, and that's going to be a strike. That was right there. Walling didn't like it, but a swing and a miss there. That'll be strike 2. 0-2. There's another game, St. Louis and Detroit. We're going to like that one. That'll be a good one. It'll drift into the seats. 0-2. Baltimore is 70 and the Dodgers. We're going to get into all these games. We will. That'll be ball 1. Now, if there's a cataclysmic matchup, we'll go there, but we're trying to hit all the teams. Struck him out, 2 outs. These are people's favorite teams. So, during the regular season when we can, we're going to try and hit most of the teams. This is just a good series. You got a World Series winner and a National League playoff team in 86. A swing and a miss there. It'll be 0-2. And that 86 series was a heck of a series. High pop fly to left field. And underneath, this will end the innings. Only 2 hits. Really? We go to the bottom of the 4th inning, still scoreless. Bottom of the 4th, Philadelphia is up big. And you have Charles Johnson, Floyd, and Conine as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning, and that's going to be a strike. The 0-1. And that'll be a strike there, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, and Johnson will foul it away. The 0-2. Fouled it again. So up to 68 pitches for Nolan Ryan. Again, fouled again. He's trying not to burn himself out. He's going aggressive, and that'll be inside ball 1. So it'll be pitch number 7 to Charles Johnson. Away, that'll be ball 2. Oh, barely. The 8th pitch to Johnson, and high. It is a full count. It's got to hurt when you're a pitcher and you have all those pitches and then the full count. That's going to be fouled again. He has 7 strikeouts. He hasn't struck out. He struck out his first 7 batters. And then the rest have been regular outs. This one is high and deep to right field. But underneath is Kevin Bass, 1 out. Here's Cliff Floyd. Floyd, it's going to be low ball 1. Bottom of the 4th inning. Marlins, and that's going to be fouled off, 1-1. The pitch high, pop fly, left field, and underneath that's going to be a catch, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning. Oh, Philadelphia is absolutely railing the Pirates here. He didn't go there. It'll be ball 1. Not many games going on right now. It'll be 2-0. Toronto coming back. They're now down 6-4. They'll be fouled off, 2-1. You can't tell early. I'm wondering how Cincinnati will do things. This will be maybe caught by the catcher, and that's Andy Ashby who will catch it. At the end of 4, we're still scoreless, each team only with a hit. 5th inning, out-of-town scoreboard. Philadelphia up 6-1 big there. Montreal still holding on to their 8-0 lead. Very big there. The Yankees in 98, beating the Mets of 69. Washington 3-1 over Baltimore in the 6th. Kansas City 6-4 over Toronto. Bottom of the 6th inning. Tampa Bay 4-1 over Cleveland. At the top of the 7th there, 4-2. The Yankees is 77. They always start out well in simulated years. Nothing, Kansas City, Chicago. Look at Houston. The Colt 45s are, well, I mean, it's 0-2 with 2 outs, but they're up 1-0 on the Pirates is 79. The Dodgers of 88, 2-0 there. Houston, they just started against the Mets as 73. The Senators and the White Sox. White Sox got to get back on track. Cincinnati already up 2-0 on Boston at 67, the 2nd inning. That's a game you got to watch. Chicago leading Kansas City. Remember, Chicago yesterday won, so they're threatening to go 2-0. The Yankees at 61 up 1-0 early. fifth inning, Cruz, Ashby, and Poole. So Cruz struck out this last time he was up in the second inning. And that's going to be hard hit right to first base. And they'll go right to Hernandez, and that'll be one out. So Jeff Conine with the assist. And here's Alan Ashby. The pitchers, they're looking for quick innings, and that's going to be a strike. 56 pitches already for Hernandez. And that's going to be high again. So right now it is let me I got to do one thing really quickly. And I'm doing one thing really quickly. I'm taking a picture, and on Line is a social media app. It's like WhatsApp or whatever. You could talk to people. All you do is just blah 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 and send a little pictures, whatever. And my phone takes forever, I know that, but I'm sending a picture here to somebody who owns one of the leagues. And if my phone would ever open up, which it does, so here it is, and I'm going to take a picture here of Houston and Florida. And then I'm going to write your 97 Marlins. Give me 1 second here. All right. So here we go in the top of the fifth. And that's going to be hard hit. Second to first. We get an out there. One out. 2 outs, actually, sorry. And here's Terry Poole, the left fielder. So Hernandez is getting into a groove. Swing and a miss there. If he gets on, Walker will have it. Most of the Astros here 0 for 1 today. Terry Poole 0 for 1. He hasn't had a hit all year. That's going to be hard shot. And short to first, and there we go. So Edgar Renneria to Jeff Conine ends the inning, bottom of the fifth, still scoreless. Bottom of the fifth inning, here's Nolan Ryan, and as you can see right now, HC0023, great to see you. Really, really good to see you. This is great. I hope you're doing well. I like the dance emojis. That is great. We're in this Creators Cup League. And this is, right now, bottom of the 8th inning. It is bottom of the 5th inning here. It's 0-0. Abbott, Rennery, and White. I'm doing well. I positive on a ATK test, so I got to stay in my apartment for 10 days, which kind of sucks. I wish I could get out of here and go down and drive around or something. But, 100 games here, and 100 games, one a day for 100 days in playoffs. That should be a good one. That'll be Reynolds to Abbott, 2 out. Reynolds to first, it'll be 2 outs. So Reynolds to Davis, actually. Well, Boston is trying to come back. They're down 2-1. They lost yesterday 14-2. Hernandez will pick it up. They'll throw to first, and it's an infield hit. So Edgar Renneria gets on. In the bottom of the 5th with 1 out, and here's Devon White. Devon White, that's going to be fouled off, 0-1. This is big. Swing and a miss early on, 2 strikes. Renneria and White, and that's going to be inside, 1-2 with an out. The pitch, it's going to be maybe a 4-6-3. There's 4-6. He drops it. He drops it, and it is an error. That'll be an error. And he dropped the ball at second base. It could have been a double play to end the inning. And now Hernandez, or Nolan Ryan, has trouble. And it's not because of his doing. Here's Gary Sheffield. That's going to be low ball one. He's got to be careful here. Inside high to left field. And this one is curving and foul. Barely. It'll be 1-1. Bottom of the fifth inning, 2 on. The pitch is going to be ball 2. So Nolan Ryan. That'll be fouled off, 2-2. He's got to put some oomph on these pitches. His 94th. And fouled off again. Big time right now for Gary Sheffield. Low ball 3, 3-2. 3-2. And that'll be to right field, and it'll be a base hit. 1 run will score as they throw it home. It's going to be 1-0 Marlins, and the Marlins have scored first. The Marlins 1-0, Gary Sheffield, an RBI. And Florida has a 1-0 lead. Wow, now Moises Alou with the Vaughn White in sacrifice position. And it's going to be a strike there, so very big for the Marlins early. 0-2 to Moises Alou. And Ryan's got him down, 2 outs. Now there is no sacrifice for Bobby Bonilla, who's 0 for 2 today. Bonilla will foul that one back. Nolan Ryan a little bit angry. The error scored. It goes right to first. And that's going to be it. So Florida scores 1 in the bottom of the 5th. It's 1-0. We go to the 6th. So Nolan Ryan is a little bit struggling. Yeah, he's back in 4th. I am okay. It's just that, you know, it gets frustrating at times because when you lock yourself into your apartment and, you know, I'd like to go outside and at least, you know, have breath and talk to people now. But here's Tony Walker. He's a center fielder for the Astros. And Hernandez, that'll be in the dirt ball 1. See the Astros here, and that's going to be high, pop fly, center field, and underneath, 1 out. Well, if Florida can win, they will go 2-0. Look at Washington. Boog Powell has a home run there. Steve Balboni 1 for 3 and a home run. Here's Reynolds. And that'll be hard hit. Second to first. And it's an error. It is an error. And it'll be the first error for Abbott in a year. It'll be Houston on first base now. So each team has an error. And here comes Bill Duran. They throw to first, he's safe. Duran already 0 for 2. Hitting 333 on the year. Hernandez. That's going to be a ball right there, 1-0. Early on the pitch, a swing and a miss there, 1-1. Top of the 6th inning, 1 out. Chicago's beating Kansas City by a lot, 4-1. It'll be 2-1. So Olivian Hernandez is starting to feel a little bit of fatigue here. This will be pitch number 69. And that'll be fouled again. 2-2 with an out. The Duran. Bass is on deck. Struck him out, and it'll be 2 outs. Hernandez, it's been a while. It's been since the 2nd inning since he struck somebody out. And he finally has that big one. 2 outs now for Kevin Bass. And Bass now high pop fly to left field. And underneath, that's going to be 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's Florida 1, Houston 0. So for Florida, you have Johnson, Floyd, and Kona. Let's see what Ryan does. It's going to be low ball 1. Nolan Ryan had 102 pitches. It might be his last inning here. Swing and a miss there. Oh, they say the bat goes into the stands. And that'll be low ball 2. There have been base runners, although there have only been 4 hits. He had 2 errors. He had a few walks early. And now the 2-2. Struck him out. And Charles Johnson goes down. They're working the bottom of the lineup, so they'll probably keep him in. Here's Cliff Floyd, 0 for 2. Look at the Colt 45s. They're winning 3-1. They might sweep the Pirates. Chicago's up 2-0 against the Senators. The White Sox of 1983 will definitely go to Comiskey. Look at Boston, but Cincinnati has the bases loaded there. They might break that open. They're going to be a tough team. They'll be 2-1. 2 balls and a strike here, and swinging. That's going to be fouled there. Actually, a swing and a miss. The 2-2. It's going to be fouled again. Cliff Floyd. It'll be on the ground. Short to first, and that'll be 2 outs. And now here's Jeff Conine, first base. They need insurance. They really do. It'll be ball 1. Nolan Ryan. Conine will foul it away. Nolan Ryan would like insurance run. All 2-1. High pop fly. Center field. And that's going to be 3 outs. At the end of 6 innings, it's Florida 1, Houston 0. We go quickly to the out-of-town scoreboard. Montreal looking good. Minnesota trying to get a few runs there. The Pirates trying to come back of 1991. The Yankees winning. The Senators winning in their game against Baltimore. Tampa Bay beating Cleveland in the bottom of the 8th inning, trying to get some insurance runs. Kansas City, Toronto's got 1 on with 2 outs. The Yankees of 77 and 27 are tied. Kansas City beating Chicago of 03. The Dodgers of 88. Houston 3-1 over the Pirates. The White Sox 2-0. Houston 3-0 there over the Mets. Chicago of 87 leading big. And oh, they get out of it. They get out of that. It's only 2-2. The bases were loaded. And Boston got out of that. St. Louis 2-0 over Detroit. Remember, Detroit won 5-1 yesterday. Milwaukee has a lead. And that's it. So here we go. And that's going to be a strike there. Top of the 7th inning. This is going to be ball 1, 1-1. So this is Denny Walling. Top of the 7th, and pitch there. Livian Hernandez is still in. He's at 75 pitches. That's going to be fouled off. Sorry. Walling trying to get something going for Houston. They don't want to fall 0-2. There'll be 2 strikes. For Cincinnati, a 75. That's hard there. Hernandez is a strikeout. There'll be 1 out here in the 7th. Well, they're holding the line in this lead. Here's Glenn Davis. And Glenn Davis now will be up. And that one's going to be a strike. Hernandez is in a groove, and you got to hate this as a batter. What are you going to do? Hernandez will pick it up. They throw to first. There's 2 outs. They can't even get the ball out of the infield. And here's Jose Cruz. 2 outs. It's going to be low ball 1. Jose Cruz. High pop fly, center field, and a base hit. So finally Houston gets on. Finally. It's been a while. I mean, they had a little threat when there was an error. But here's Alan Ashby. He's 0 for 2 today. And late, he's had nothing. Last game, he didn't come through in the 7th through 9th inning. He'll be 0-1 with 2 outs. Strike 2 right there. Hernandez a strike away from ending this inning. And it'll be low ball 1. So Cruz is on first. And the pitch, it's going to be low 2-2. Andy Ashby now. And high ball 3, bases loaded. He's going to run. And he will run, and he is. And it is high pop fly to right field. And underneath with the bases loaded, and they catch it. We go to the 7th inning stretch. It is 1-0 Florida. Bottom of the 7th inning now. You have Abbott. They need something, and Frank DiPino will come in to pitch. Frank DiPino. He'll be in against Kurt Abbott, and this is right now when Florida wants to get a, Nolan Ryan has no run support. That's why his win-loss record isn't the greatest. He never gets run support, and that's a base hit. And it'll hit the ground. That's Kurt Abbott, and he'll get on first. Here's Edgar Renteria. Edgar. And they're going to bunt. They're going to pick it out. They throw to first. They move him to second base. And they're playing small ball. They're playing the 2-0 game right now. Here's Devon White. And he reached with an error in the 5th inning. Devon White. Yeah, there it is. A little bit up. Just so we can see everything. And that's going to be a low ball 1. And a little bit of that. And then when we hit our groove around game 15 and stuff like that. Devon White to left field. And it'll be fouled off 1-2. So they got Kurt Abbott at second. That'll be fouled off again. They do not want to give up anything here. And that'll be fouled again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And White will foul this one off. Well, if they can get an extra insurance run, that'd be big. Devon White to left field. I don't think they're going to send Abbott because it's left field. And Terry Pohl with the catch, 2 outs. 2 outs, and here's Sheffield, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Cincinnati's gone ahead 5-2. Going to be low ball 1. Milwaukee's still holding on to their lead. And that's going to be foul ball 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And it's going to be ball 2, 2-2 to Gary Sheffield. And Sheffield will foul that one away. DiPino can't get him out there. Ball 3 was in there. They didn't call it. That's going to be fouled off again. Bottom of the 7th inning. Ball 4 inside. And now with 2 on, here's Moises Alou. Moises Alou, and that's going to be a strike. Alou is 0 for 2 today with a walk. That'll be right to shortstop. They're going to try the first, and he is out barely. Barely, oh my, and that is the 8th inning. Oh my goodness, barely getting the out. That would have been big. But here's Terry Pohl, Pohl, Walker, and Reynolds. We go to the 8th inning, 1-0. Hernandez now, still in, 88 pitches. He's probably looking for the complete game shutout. High pop fly, center field. And this should be an out, and it is. Devon White with the catch. Wow, the Yankees at 27 looking very good. 1 out. That's going to be inside strike. Walker and Hernandez. That's going to be inside 1-1. So Tony Walker is going to be in. A swing and a miss here, 1-2 with an out. Chicago still holding the lead against Kansas City. They want to go 2-0. It'll be 2-2. 2-2 with 1 out. And that's going to be strike 3. That's 2 outs now. Big strikeout. And Livian Hernandez, if he can hold up, will get a complete game shutout. Complete game 2-hit shutout. And that'll be the first. Conine drops it again. That's his 2nd error of the day. Oh my, should have ended the inning. But Bill Duran now. Should have ended it ball 1. Duran then Bass if he gets on. It'll be a strike there, 1-1. should have ended the inning. They throw to first, he's safe. 1-2. And that'll be short to second. So nothing hurts there. Go to the bottom of the 8th. Still 1-0 Florida. Dave Smith will come in as the pitcher, Dave Smith. And taking a look here, Smith against Bonilla, Johnson, and Floyd. And that's going to be ball 1. So Bonilla 0 for 3 today. And that's going to be easy, short the first one out. Nobody can get anything going here. Here's Charles Johnson. He's 0 for 3. High pop fly on the first pitch. And straight center field. It's back and it's caught though. Wow. Might have been a home run there. And here's Cliff Floyd. He's 0 for 3. On the outside, ball 1. So the Florida Marlins, it'll be 1-1 there. I don't know, unless they hit a home run or something, it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Failing in their attempt, that's a high fly. It'll curve foul, and it will be foul. It's still 1-2. And that'll be fouled again. They wanted to get an extra insurance, and they hit them. Bottom of the 8th inning, and wow, here is Jeff Conine. He's 0 for 3. He's had 2 errors, a very bad day defensively. They throw to second. They will try and steal, and they get the out. So a 50% rate by Ashby in catching stealing stolen bases. Go to the 9th inning, 3 more outs. And here we go, Bass, Walling, and Davis. Jay Powell is pitching. He wants to end this thing. And here is Bass, Walling, and Davis now. So here's Kevin Bass. 0 for 3 today, and that's going to be a strike. So they take out Hernandez. I don't know, do you keep him in or not? But Jay Powell, the closer. They really believe in him now. The Dodgers of 88 looking for a sweep. 1-2 to Bass. It'll be 2-2. Jay Powell. Struck him out. That's going to be 1 out. Here in the 9th. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Steve Carlton. Wow, he has a no-hitter going on there. Walling will be up for the Astros. That'll be hard hit, 2nd to 1st. No error for Conine there. 2 outs. And here's Davis. He's the last hope, Glenn Davis. Swing and a miss there, trying to tie the game up. Powell trying to get a save. There's 2 strikes. It's all up to Davis on this one. It's up to him. He's 1 for 3 in late inning at bats, and high pop fly. It'll curve foul though. Here in Joe Robbie Stadium, Sun Life Stadium, and there's the strikeout. And the Florida Marlins come out and they win the game 1-0. They sweep the series at Houston because you only play 2 games. You either sweep or you either sweep or you split, and Florida has swept. An incredible game by Florida defensively. Houston really couldn't do a thing, and Houston only with 2 hits. And you can see Florida right there, very big and everything. Here's the line score, Houston and Florida. Only Renteria, Sheffield, and Abbott with hits. And on the other side, only Cruz and Walker with hits. Nolan Ryan, pitching score 68, Hernandez 87. 95 by Koufax is the biggest. Hernandez gets a win. Ryan with the loss. Any other day, Nolan Ryan gets support. But, it's a game of making that first mistake. And there you see the line score. Now, we're going to finish today, go through all the different games. And then we go and take a look at all the standings. So, first of all, the Pirates and the Phillies. Pirates 9-4. The Phillies beat the Pirates. The Phillies are now 2-0. The Pirates 0-2. The line score here, Rojas 4 of 5, and Allen was pretty good. Pitching-wise, Bunting gets a win. Kroll with the save. Drabek with the loss. On the other way, this one has 11 innings in it. A 10-9 Expos win. They sweep the series against the Twins, who come all the way back. They got 1 in the 6th, 2 in the 7th, 6 in the 8th. And look at that wild swing. And then the Expos scored 1 in the bottom of the 9th. Run-scoring single by Gary Carter. What a wild game that was. And the comeback there, the Twins, you can see the different ones there. The Yankees and the Mets. The Yankees are now 1-1. The 98 Yankees, 69 Mets are 1-1. You can take a look. O'Neill. Paul O'Neill had a great game, 4 of 5. And there we go there. In the next game, Baltimore and the Nationals. Baltimore wins that one, 6-3. They score 5, 1 in the 8th, 4 in the 9th. And as you can see, I'm just trying to go through Strasburg. A pitch that gets a no decision. I'm letting people, so if they find their favorite team, they can hit pause and take a look at the box score. Here's Toronto and Kansas City. Kansas City sweeps a 6-5 win. Toronto couldn't come all the way back. Denny Jackson beats Jimmy Key. Danny Jackson, sorry. Here is Cleveland and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay ends up sweeping that series. And Tampa Bay, a few good hits there as you take a look there. Tampa Bay is now 2-0. The Astros and Marlins, we just had that one. But this one, 11-8. The 27 Yankees looking very good. Everybody but Collins got a hit. And right now, Gullett, not very good, the 77 Yankees. But, Hoyt, he gave up a lot of runs. So they're not infallible. Kansas City and Chicago. Well, the Chicago Cubs win 5-4 on this one. They split the series against the 80 Kansas City Royals. And there was a rain delay in that one. The Pirates get swept. The Pirates get swept 3-1. Bottom of the 4th inning, all of the Houston of 1962 batters. That was very, very good. And you see Keeson with the loss. And right now, Johnson and Umbricht. Although Johnson, a good game. They're not a bad team. I mean, they just swept the Pirates in 1979. The Dodgers, they swept the Cubs. They scored 4 in the top of the 9th. The Cubs came back. And there you can see Contreras, Russell, Almora again. And there it is. Hendricks. Grimm gets the loss. Player of the game is Mike Marshall. Taking a look at the Senators and the White Sox. The White Sox, what a game there. 5-4 they win. The White Sox split. And you can see a very, the people were very top heavy for the White Sox. Bannister with the win. Agosto with the save. They split their 1-1. The Mets and the Astros. The Mets is 73 split with the Astros. So both teams are now 1-1. Matlack with the win, Clemens with the loss. And John Matlack, the player of the game there. The Red Sox and the Reds. Oh, the Reds, a 2-run home run. George Foster to win the game in the bottom of the ninth. That's their key, is they never had a great bullpen. I mean, simulation-wise, they never had a great bullpen. So Cincinnati right there, you take a look, they are 2-0, but that second game, they really had to work at that. How about the Cubs? The Cubs give up a comeback in the 87 Cubs, sweep the Kansas City Athletics. And there were some good players there for Kansas City, but Chicago, you take a look at some of that, not a bad lineup. Greg Maddux had an all right game pitching, but Lynch gets the victory there, and the Cubs are 2-0. The Brewers win 4-1 over the 61 Yankees. They split this series. You can see that here are the box scores here. The Brewers just had a field day. Simmons was good. Vukovic with the win, Fingers with the save, and Stafford with the loss. St. Louis, Detroit goes 2-0 now. Detroit, a 3-run home run by Kirk Gibson. So Kirk Gibson, I know that Brainiac Baseball will like that. Kirk Gibson, a home run to win for the Tigers here as they end up winning in Tiger Stadium and sweeping that series. In 12, the 1960 Pirates. In the 10th inning, they both scored 2, but in the 12th inning, remember, we play a modified extra innings because we only have 25-man rosters throughout this year, so you can really hurt if you have 2 long games in a row. It's not like they have minor leagues to bring people up. So that's why you play modified. Even in the playoffs, it's going to be modified. Also, I don't have time forever for all these. So Baltimore beats the Dodgers of 66. So Baltimore is 1-1. They win the game. 5 runs in the top of the 8th for Baltimore 1970. They end up splitting. That's a team we got to watch because they won a simulation championship. So that is very big. The Oakland A's, 6-3 winners over the Mariners. They ended up splitting. And Welsh with the win, Facero with the loss. The Anaheim Angels sweep the 0-4 Red Sox. And Washburn to win, Shields the hold, Martinez with the loss, so Pedro Martinez. And 12 strikeouts, that was good. 13 for Washburn. The Expos, wow, look at this. A high-scoring game late, 16-9. They end up splitting. You can see what a great game. Moises Alou was 6 for 6 with 5 RBI. Wow, I'll tell you what. 5 hits, 6 hits. That's incredible. What an offensive display. 16 runs there. 16-9. The Astros sweep the 1984 Padres. The Astros at 1980. Paul Morgan, you see Reynolds there. And they looked good doing this. Arizona, 3-0 the Dodgers. They sweep the Diamondbacks. As you can see here, and then the line score right here. Drysdale with the win. Schilling. Yeah, Moises Alou, that's incredible. Yeah, I do. I recommend this game for baseball. It's good. I know where the mods are to download, so you get all the old stadiums. We got to thank those modders on that. That was really big. Toronto and the New York Mets, that goes 10 innings. 10-8. Wow, I'll tell you what, right now, that this is some good lineups here. I'm probably just going to save all these and put them in I'll just, next time, I'll just hit all whatevers, and I'll just hit all things and then have a game here, and then what I'll do is I'll just follow it up with all the box scores. So the Giants, 5-1, they sweep the Oakland A's at 1972. Sanford with the win, Catfish Hunter with the loss. And Jack Sanford, and I'll tell you what, right now, the 72 Athletics are in trouble. They're not looking that great. The Cincinnati Reds, 7-0. They sweep the Giants. So right there, very good. The Giants really didn't have too strong of a hope. Armstrong, 5 innings. The save of 4 innings. Yeah, well, they're going to count it as a save. So he went 4 innings. Bert says. And looking good there. Detroit, the 13, they sweep the Phillies. 8-5. It was 8-2. And now it's 8-5. As you take a look here, Mike Schmidt 1 for 4. He was good. Christensen with the loss. Scherzer with the win. And Smiley with the save. The Texas Rangers get swept by the 17 Astros. This was 6-4. And you can see the lineup here. Correa with nothing there. Barker gets the loss. Morton gets the win. They go all the way to Giles. And Alex Bregman with the player of the game. Looking around, and the Pirates, this time they lose a close one to the Padres. So they split on the road. And the Pirates in 1971, Roberto Clemente, 2 for 4. They're batting-wise, they're pretty good. Look for them. The Padres look good today. That was a good series. Doc Ellis will take the loss, Ashby. And he will take the look there. So, as we take a look very quickly, we're going to take a look at the standings and the games for tomorrow, and that's it. As you take a look, right now in the standings, Mike in a Truck League, the 75 Reds, 88 Dodgers, and the 85 Royals. They look good. They're all 2-0. In the Bozeman, 2017 swept. 05 and 97 split, and 3 others got swept. Ron Juckett, your 81 Expos, and the 13 Tigers both swept. And Kansas City and LA, 1-1 there. Bob Stokes, 3 sweeps. I think he's leading. He's tied with Mike in the Truck. Bob Stokes, 3 sweeps. The Astros, the Phillies, and the Colt 45s. Senators and the Mets split. Only Kansas City was swept. Brainiac Baseball, Detroit and Tampa Bay swept. And they lead here in 100 games. Only your top 2 get in. Jabs Blabs, they had 3 splits and 3 being swept. But Toronto looked good. Baltimore good. You can see that Toronto and the Orioles in 1970 both won, but they're heating up. The Yankees and the Giants both 2-0. And the Brewers and the Dodgers and the Al Red Sox fan. Cyro 3-2-9, LA 2-0, Anaheim 2-0, Baltimore 2-0. And the rest split. That looks like a good record. It's going to have to get you in. The Slovic and Frick, only the Chicago White Sox. Only the White Sox didn't get swept. Minnesota got swept, Oakland got swept, the Pirates got swept, Texas got swept, and the 84 Padres got swept. And when you look, only run differential is the only thing that they can go to. You can see that right now, only 1 win in 12 games. Only 1 win in 12 games for the division. And in the principal picks, 90 Reds, Chicago Cubs, and the 97 Marlins swept. The Pirates and the Mets, and then the Cleveland Indians are 0-2. Taking a look quickly at the schedule for the next day. Remember, in Moises Alou, 6 for 6, 2 doubles, 2 home runs, 5 RBI. That was big. Cookie Rojas, 4 for 5. We'll just, what I'll do is I'll just take screenshots and then put them in a post because that just takes too long. what I just did. So Cookie Rojas and George Foster. We'll still go over the standings. But George Foster, 4 for 5, 2 home runs. There, he's third. So now the other ones. You're going to have Boston and Oakland. 67 Red Sox against the 72 Athletics. Big series there. The Pirates in 1960 against the Giants of 01. The White Sox and the Mets. The 86 Mets, that'll be big. The Yankees and the Cubs. The Phillies and the Nationals. You got to wonder about that one. LA and Houston. LA of 81 and Houston of 86. Toronto and Kansas City. Toronto is 0-2 there. Milwaukee and the Orioles. That might be a good one to see. Seattle and St. Louis. The Pirates and the Pirates are at home against the Reds. Fred Norman against Randy Tomlin. You never know on that one. Baltimore of 66 against the Dodgers of 63. The Colt 45s at the Kansas City A's. That is a divisional game, a divisional series. Philadelphia Phillies is 64. They're 2-0 against the 13 Tigers. Tampa Bay against the Red Sox there. Houston is 2-0. Minnesota is 0-2. The New York Mets and the New York Yankees, 69 versus 61. Toronto of 93 against Cleveland of 95. That is big San Diego. And 1984 Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks 0-2 and 0-2. The Pirates is 71 against the Dodgers. Look at Florida and Houston. That ought to be a big one. Chicago and San Francisco. Kansas City and Cincinnati, a big rivalry there. 2-0, 2-0. I mean, they're kind of, I would say they're kind of close to each other. No, they're not. They're not even close. I don't even know why I called them a rivalry. The Senators and the Expos. Montreal 1994 against the Astros. And the Detroit Tigers, New York Mets, the Anaheim Angels. And the 79 Pirates, they got to do something. 27 Yankees at the 77 Rangers. The Cubs at the 77 Yankees. And you can see that all the homes went to the roads. And all the roads went to the homes. Look at Texas. Texas in 1977. You can see Texas settings. Modify everything. Did I forget their caps? I might have, yeah. So ball cap, this is it. Select Texas Rangers of 19. There it is. This is their home. Caps, Texas is 77. They load. There it is. And away. There it is. So I forgot the home. I forget the home one. That's their home uniform, and that's their away. The pants, I didn't even try the pants. I know the pants were teal blue, but the home, and we go there. So we got to save that one. So every week after 10 games, what I'll do is we go to the home, what do you call this thing? And we will show you the leaders, the primary lineup where everybody is, the bullpen, everything to that effect, the teams there. And we're going to get the stats and get out of here as the statistics. This will be, as you can see, oh, the matchups and everything are endless. You got everything here. Andre Dawson already with 3 home runs. He leads Bernie Allen of the Senators, 8 RBI. Moises Alou looking very good. Moises Alou again, the different Moises Alous. Well, there's only one. Montreal of, I mean, yeah, he plays for, whatever he played. But Rudy Law, he plays for the 97 Marlins too. But Rudy Law, 4 stolen bases. And the average through 2 games, Frank Howard hitting 800 through 2 games. Wow, that's pretty pretty solid. George Foster for Cincinnati, 3 home runs in 2 games. Pitching-wise, remember, strikeouts, Sandy Koufax still with 13. Jared Washburn with 13. So it's at the very beginning. Grant Balfour has 2 saves for Tampa Bay. Same with Beckwith. Barbender of Baltimore, 66. And Smiley of Detroit. They're winning 2 games there. And as you take a look, quality starts. I mean, this is the very beginning. You won't really get pitching until whatever. Clete Boyer of 61, 3 errors. Tim Wallach with 3 errors. And Abbott with Florida with an error. But Burkamp and Aris, you can see the Kansas City A's with the assists. The fielding percentage looking good. And Chavez with 21 innings played because of the extra frames that they've had. So Alan Ashby caught stealing. Pat Collins has been great. But you have some really good catchers. So all right, that's going to be it for today. Have a great day. And what I'm going to do with the stats, what I'm going to do with the team box scores, this is what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the how should I say? I'm just going to take the the screenshots, and then I'm going to put them in a separate file. So that's it for us today. Have a great day. We'll see you later. And thank you again, HC0023. Thank you very much, HC0023. Thank you for all your support. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you later.